Watch that documentary on BET, okay? Watch the Rap City documentary this weekend. It's 3 parts. And I'm not telling y'all that because we on BET. I'm telling y'all that because I like the documentary.
You said it's good.
It's very good, man. It's Rap City. That's what we grew up on. I was born in 1978. Okay, when you grew up in that era, that's what we used to run home and watch on television. Before there was a TikTok and an Instagram.
It's TikTok, sir.
All of other platforms. Before it was any of that, that's all we had.
Yeah, it was Ralph McDaniel's Video Music Box. It was.
Oh, that's if you in New York.
Yeah, it was Rap City, and it was Yo MTV Raps.
That's if you in New York. You had Rap City. Rap City. I'm not Rap City. Video Music Box.
Video Music Box.
With Ralph
yeah.
McDaniel's.
Yep.
We didn't have that in the rest of the country.
And did you have the thing where you would have to pay for videos?
That was the box. That was I used to see that when I used to go to visit my family in Orlando, Florida. I used to see the box. I think it was called the box.
The box, yeah. You had to pay for. I think it was like 99 cents. You could pay for a video, and then you'd have to wait for that video to come on.
I don't know how we ever paid for videos. What do we have?
I never
credit card.
I never paid for it. I just sat there and waited and hoped my video came on that I wanted to see. I didn't.
I remember that the box.
Well, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Cardi B.
Rumor has it, rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Right.
Now, yesterday was Cardi B's birthday, and she had a big extravaganza, and Offset took care of her for her birthday. But they taped her. She was in the car, and she was smoking a cigarette, and people were commenting about her smoking cigarettes. Well, you know Cardi B, she's never going to hold her tongue, so she responded to those people talking down on her for smoking a cigarette.
You out here drinking NyQuil mixed with the Benadryl. Y'all popping. Y'all not even getting the right perks. And let me talk about you bitches. You bitches went from popping perks to popping Xannies and You bitches out here walking around with sleepy and you out here that a bitch that be stressed the out, smoke a little cigarette. Leave me the
That's just a PSA from Cardi B.
She sound like she need a cigarette. Cardi, stop letting them people stress you out on your born day, man. Damn.
Shout out to Cardi B. Now, also, Shaquille O'Neal and Allen Iverson, they just got jobs at Reebok. Shaquille O'Neal was announced as president of Reebok basketball division, and Allen Iverson was named vice president, which I think is pretty dope.
I love it. Drop on the clues bombs for Shaq and AI. Love it. I don't think I would be wearing Reeboks if it wasn't for them two.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. The only Reeboks I've ever bought in my life. Oh, you know,
the Iversons and the Pumps.
Iverson, Shaqs.
And the D Browns.
The D Browns. Definitely bought the D Browns. And the 5411s.
Yeah, 5411s?
Well, for the, you buy those for
the ladies. I thought you maybe like it. If you like it, don't worry about it.
Buy that for a low one.
Now, in the new position, both of them will lead Reebok's basketball strategy and cultivate partnerships with team athletes to execute new brand deals and regain relevance and dominance in professional basketball. So I guess they'll be using them to get new athletes signed on to Reebok.
Love it.
Now, Jeannie Mai was talking to Sherri Shepherd, and this is what she was saying on the Sherri Shepherd Show.
I know because I'm one that has been through it, and we are praying for you, but you're going through this divorce. How you doing, Mama?
You know, I'm not going to lie. You know, it takes every day to just really sit and just be quiet in your thoughts, take care of me. But one thing I know is you give God your pain, he will give you his power. Girl. Period. So every day, I'm like, here you go. You got room for more? Here's some more.
There you go.
And just taking it day by day, you know?
How are you handling this being a mom, Monaco?
You know, Monaco, that is my North Star.
Yeah.
And I can definitely tell you that I don't know if I would handle this the same way without her, because today, I'm able to look at her and I can say, what would I advise you if you were in my shoes?
Yes.
And it changes everything. So I'm so thankful.
Now, we know Jeezy is a notoriously private person, right?
Correct.
So if you know your soon-to-be ex is a private person.
Maybe ex. Maybe they're working through it.
But from what we know now, soon-to-be ex, if you know your soon-to-be ex is a private person, even though it's your story to tell, should you speak on it, or do you not owe that person anything anymore?
I mean, it's so public now, so I guess she feels like she some things that she wants to get off her chest. But if they want it to work, if she wants it to work, and she knows your significant other is a private person, I think you would try to respect their wishes.
I was Jeannie Ma.
If you was Jeannie Ma, okay, what would you do?
I'd write a book, and I would wait until my book comes out, and then I would say all of this on my book tour. Have y'all not learned anything from Jada Pinkett Smith? Okay, all right. But Jeezy got a book out, but Jeezy ain't gonna roll. He ain't gonna move like they move.
Oh gosh.
So if I was Jeannie Ma, I would just wait write a book, and then use this on my book tour. Yes.
Okay. And lastly, let's talk Monica. Now, during a live conversation at the shop, Monica opened up about being forgotten by in the music industry.
Who forgot Monica?
She says she's been nominated for several awards, but I guess only won one. And that was the One Soul Train Award in 2020, almost 20 years after she hosted.
What I learned in those moments is that there's a plan for all of our lives, and it's orchestrated by somebody bigger than every person in this room. And what was meant to happen was for my life to change that day. And I was able to really enjoy my career because I didn't have any expectations. I was not worried about awards. I'm actually a person that for all the records I've broken, I really have never won any awards. I'm really the most forgotten if you think about it. I'm pretty much the underdog, but I sit very comfortably in it because I can still go where I want, do what I want, live how I want. But when I say that I am often forgotten, I was hosting the Soul Train Awards, was nominated for 5, 3 of my songs in one category and still lost. Damn. But I went out to eat and kicked my regular after. I was not bothered because that's not what I do it for.
Wow.
Dropping the clues bombs for Monica. I feel like we celebrate Monica frequently and often.
No.
And what Monica may or may not know,
so.
She is the subject of debates. Monica and Brandy has been debated at barbershops and dice games for years.
Yeah, but I don't think we celebrate Monica as we should. The amount of hits and the amount of the records that she's put on the board. And even myself, you know, I got this summer, I was actually on tour with Monica. It was like an R&B tour, R&B and comedy tour. And you just, me personally, I forgot how many hits and how many records she had, man. When she was performing, she was just, it was just hit after hit after hit, and the crowd was singing. You'd be like, damn, I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
When Monica and Brandy had their verses, I know I was on this radio telling y'all I got Monica all day long. Look, I think for a lot of people in our generation, at least I'm only going to speak for me. I'm not going to speak for everybody. Okay, because I can't. There's no such thing. But I feel like it's Mary J. Blige, and then as far as solo R&B female artists, it's Monica. For me, in my generation, for me, I'm
just trying to
it's
think.
Mary J. You know, right, that she's married. You know, she's a god. She's on another level than it's Monica.
Yeah,
that's just my personal opinion.
Just trying to think before I agree with you. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else.
Fight yourself in the comments. Argue with yourself, because I don't be on there checking them. So you ain't gonna be arguing with me.
From that era, you mean?
From our era, the 1900s, us. I'm talking about our generation. I ain't talking about all time. I'm talking about for our generation.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree.
For me and mine.
I would agree.
It's married, then it's Monica.
I would agree with you.
R&B solo female artist.
From that, yeah, I would agree with you. Yeah, I can't think of anybody else. Can you think of anybody else, Red? No, right?
Red Puerto Rican. He say Shakira or something.
You're right. No, he said Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, then we have to jump him in there.
Yeah, you're right. We got to beat him up.
They don't hear.
All right. Well, that is your rumor report. Now, donkey today. Who you giving your donkey to?
Listen, 4 after the hour, man. We need a teacher to come to the front of the congregation. This teacher's name is Stephen Taylor. Now, this is a great teachable moment for teachers, because if you don't want to be in the classroom, we don't want you there. We'll discuss.
All right. We'll get to that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.